This is a case study reporting the results of expectperfection.com, a transcription company website. The goals for the website were that it should be designed to be higher class, look more sophisticated and more corporate, so to speak, yet with an approachable feel. They wanted to come across as serious and about business, yet friendly, caring, and still human. It was very important for Expect Perfection to still come across as human and relatable. They needed their most important content better highlighted on the home page so that a super busy target audience could find it quickly. Their target audience includes executives and their assistants, lawyers, busy executives, and other professionals. So it was imperative that things be more streamlined. It had gone for a few years, just adding more content. One of the reasons being for search engine purposes to help rank. So it just, over time, lost a little bit of its organization. So it was a little discombobulated, and it had a lot of content everywhere. They needed it more streamlined. Finally, they definitely wanted a responsive design to better serve the increasing number of visitors that they had been receiving from mobile. They wanted their website to look good on tablets, smartphones, and on computers, of course, any size screen basically. So let's talk about results. Before we began, the time visitors were spending on site on average was 53 seconds. For this industry, that's not bad. Almost a minute is about what you would expect for interested prospects to stay on the site. After we finished, they were staying for an average of 1 minute and 51 seconds. That is more than double the amount of time they were spending before, a 109% increase in the amount of time spent on site. The bounce rate on the original site was 79%. Again, it's not uncommon to have a pretty high bounce rate, 60, 70% and above in business industries. This site's bounce rate was 79%. After the redesign, only 62%, a 22% reduction in the amount of visitors who bounce. And of course, we know that a bounce rate just simply means the amount of visitors who come, look at one page, and leave. They don't browse around, they don't click anything. They leave. Now, of course, we must bear in mind what the definition is of a bounce, and that's beyond the scope of this particular case study. But for certain types of pages, certain landing pages, for your prospect to come and leave is not necessarily a bad thing. How long are they staying on the site? Are they staying for 5 minutes? Are they staying for 10? Are they staying for 1 second or 3 seconds? That will help you know whether it's truly a bounce that's a negative strike against your site, or if it's an interested prospect who found what they were looking for and left. For example, certain landing pages may only have a phone number. Of course, we would be tracking the phone number, but we could also discuss with the client and say, well, how many calls have you received this month to this phone number? And they would tell us, and that would tell us whether our page is successful or not, whether or not people are truly bouncing. But anyway, expectperfection.com achieved a 22% reduction in bounce rate. Lastly, actions. Actions can mean downloads, it can mean clicking the contact button, it can mean browsing to another page. Just basically, are they doing anything on the website? And it, of course, could mean placing an order. So before, visitors did an average of 1.5 actions. After the redesign, visitors did an average of 2.8 actions. Again, the response almost doubled. That's an 87% increase in the number of actions visitors are taking. Now, I will also state that after the redesign, expectperfection.com began to get a different type of client, and that's exactly what they were looking for. Before, they got more universities, more individuals, more clients like that. But after the redesign, they began to get contracts from government organizations and larger organizations. So definitely it's not only about these numbers, but it's also about who you're trying to target and if your website helps you achieve that type of person. Now, let's go take a look at how we achieved these results for expectperfection.com.